Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Frankston. It's great to have your company for today's VFL match between Frankston and Richmond. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new ideas and battle for bragging rights. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. Both sides will be very hard in the contest, and I can't see either side dominating clearances or possession. It may well come down to who makes the few mistakes.
Thanks for that, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. The big men fly. Smith, he'll feel that one. McDonough reads the place so well. He ran into a brick wall. Bratcher, this is promising. Good disciplined defence. Johnson heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score. Away he goes. Back into play. Butland. Terrific forward pressure. Owens doesn't often waste it. Oakes got a fist in. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Rucks go at it. Bravo lays it off. El Nua, he's under close attention. Closed him down. Goes long. He's normally better than that. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Bravo turns it over in the middle. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's a hot footy. Delivers it inside 50. Bratcher after it. That's a bit of a waste. No easy exit. Bravo. He's stopped in his tracks. Clever kick. Melville has found some space. He's got an option in the centre square. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Smith in heavy traffic. Bravo. They've coughed it up. Navigated the traffic. Fordham. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. Bravo. Goes without it. That's a quality hand pass. For the first goal of the match, he's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Dolphins have opened their account. The two big men do battle. Stoddart hunting the footy. How will the umpire see this? May doing the grunt work. Johnson. That's come off the side of the boot.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
I'm not sure about the wisdom of that. Melville couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Florence. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Lambert fumbled it like a cake of soap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? An ill-directed hand pass. Attracted a crowd. He's been busy so far. El Nua dishes it off. May. This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off. Back into play. Can't take it. Melville affects the turnover. Useful hand pass. What's he got on offer? The Dolphins have been caught napping.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
If you don't wish to see a replay, look away now.
Back into play. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. The Dolphins under great pressure. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Lefoe wins it down. May does the crumbing. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
Can he hit a target? Leaves it behind. May gathers. He's made a hot start to this match. Almost an accidental intercept. Terrific tackle. Street getting their handball game going. Famolo. Desperate defence. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. The ruck's superfluous on that occasion. He's run into trouble. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Lefoe wins it down. Cops some unwanted attention. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
Gets his kick despite the heat. Rendell charges onto it. Met solidly. Throws it on the boot. May heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
Back into play. Welsh. That's skillful. The Dolphins have got out of jail. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. He's set upon. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Lefoe palms it down. May. He's besieged. Voss. He's caught. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Can he find a teammate? Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They were looking likely to score for a little while. Finally, they found a way through.
Good match so far. Lefoe with the tap. Solid tackle. That hand pass was telegraphed. It's a tough game. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Lefoe wins it down. Has to be clean. He's suddenly a popular man. Quirk. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Riley. Probably too far out to score. Good kick. Honours the lead.
Going at his second.
It's a high ball.
Missed the target by a long way.
Brings it out wide. They've put themselves under pressure. Knew the tackle was coming. There's an argument for a free kick there. Lefoe wins it. May. He's wrapped up. Bravo. Brindley. What can he do with it? McGrath gives it everything. Florence fumbles it. That's poor play. A bit of a panicked handball. This spells trouble. Time to measure the kick. Cooper takes the mark and can extend the margin. That probably should have at least scored. His field kicking is normally first rate. And they're away. Good vision there. Butland can run and carry. Manages to get off a handball. Keeps it low. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The crowd cries ball when they get their wish.
Normally delivers. Riley couldn't quite. That's a bruising tackle. The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Smith knocks it on. May. This is great pressure footy.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Hicks is there to save the day. Up and under. They could be vulnerable here. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. McGrath takes an excellent grab. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Had some assistance. Stoddard. Scrambled kick out wide.
The umpire's pinned him for insufficient intent.
Who's at home? Oh, my word! Up and away!
The Tigers with a late chance.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
Back into play. Not good footy there. Butland. Crunching tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Lefoe with a deft tap. May. He put himself in the line of fire. Quirk. Got the handball away. Roseby under pressure. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Moving the footy laterally. It's a desperate tackle.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
And they're away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Stoddart, good hands. They've got time to put the kettle on. Second effort needed. Hill didn't need to be asked twice. Out of the congestion. May, bit of a nothing kick. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Dolphins won plenty of ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. The big men fly. Bravo. Good handball. Elnua. Blasts away. Famelo can go back and shoot a goal.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Tigers are really taking it to them today. Rucks go at it. Bravo. He'll work all day. Elnua in the right spot. Almost an accidental intercept. Voss. Welsh. Kicks inside the forward 50. Riley wins the contest hands down. Can he impose himself on the match? Defence 101 there. He'll feel that one. Boot to ball just in time. Welsh runs onto it. He'll be sore in the morning. Elnua chops it off. He's given it straight to the opposition. Good use of hands. Smith kicks it goal, and that's ugly. He hasn't even scored.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
He might have thought about the corridor. He would have been wrapped up if he'd taken it. Look at him go. It's a hot footy. Just shoveled it out. Rendell. Grant. It's there.
We've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Punch clear. May. He's stopped in his tracks. He ran into a brick wall. Riley. They could be in front in a minute. Hill judged the flight well. What can they generate? Quirk had it and lost it. Brindley delivers to centre half forward. Street is hard to beat one-on-one. He'd like that one again. Good tackle. You can't question his commitment. Squeezes the kick. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Attracted a crowd. Famelo loves these situations. He's got it!
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Lefoe showing his skills. May, Street, Elnua receives a clever hand pass. He hasn't kicked it very well. Crow feeds it out. Famolo under pressure. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Can they get something going? Melville, within range, can make them pay.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He did the hard work with a tremendous mark, but let himself down with the kick.
Away he goes.
He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious. He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Tigers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Dolphins will need to respond. It's being put to them. The two big men do battle. Stoddard has some attention to deal with. Riley closed him down. Just had to get it out. Voss. Welsh gets a good bounce. They've worked it well by hand. Grant in the forward pocket. In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Back into play. That's an impressive mark. Takes the logical option. Handball off was good. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Brindley, McGrath. Can he get a kick away? He's run into trouble. Handballs it to nobody. Misses the target and it's out of play.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Well, this isn't the best standard game so far, but the contest, it's thoroughly enjoyable.
Lefoe got his palm to it. Melville, the Tigers are good with their hands. Penetrating ball. Florence wins it back. Great mark. The Dolphins, not at their best so far. That's a strong mark. A chance to clear now. Riley on a lead. Out wide with the kick. Can he be the fire starter? Riley. They cannot keep him quiet. Rendell loves the hard stuff. Gives the handball away. Crow desperate to win it back. The Tigers have been caught on the hop. He's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Butland in the right spot at the right time. He's caught. Riley, that is going very close.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
He's off. Back into play. McGrath takes a beauty. The Dolphins have denied them the corridor. Quirk with a chance now. Clever handball. Butland going for territory.
That's a shank.
He's kicked it high. Johnson uses the body well. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Key contest coming up. McManus runs onto it. Knew where the help was. Terrific forward pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Lefoe had his measure today. McGrath made the footy his. May runs in and bangs it home.
Momentum's a marvellous thing in football, isn't it?
The Tigers have got it on their terms. Lefoe with the tap. Bravo. Terrific tackle. Elnua. They've had the better of the contest to this point. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Can they keep the footy this time? Melville trying to bring the Crummers into play. He's set upon. That has to hurt. Riley. The Dolphins under great pressure. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work. McGrath. Brindley. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Famolo.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. McGrath clears the area. Voss. Florence. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Tigers are bringing great energy.
He completely miscued that.
Kicks laterally. Street making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That's come off the instep.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
What a game he's having. This might well cost them a goal.
The Tigers are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Kicking for his first. Who's front and centre? And out of play.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Lefoe has been dominant in the ruck. Elnua, Olden, touch and go. Famolo knew the tackle was coming.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
And they're out of trouble. Melville with the big fist. Voss will have a ball up as we approach half-time. Lefoe wins the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. That's not his best effort.
He'd like to have that one back.
The switch is on. No easy exit. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Lefoe is giving him a bath. He's suddenly a popular man. That's a bruising tackle. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Tigers might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
No effective tap there. Stoddard. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Lefoe gets his hand to it. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
How will the umpire see this? They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Lefoe gets his hand to it. McGrath only knows one way. It's a desperate tackle.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Uses the non-preferred. He's besieged. Delightfully done. That's almost a bonus. The Tigers are red hot at the moment. Olden can go back and shoot at goal.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Tigers managed to turn a narrow quarter-time lead into a substantial one at half-time, and they are looking the goods. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Tigers really couldn't have played any better in the first half. Their two-way running was a real feature and they maintained their pressure throughout. If they can double up, then there's surely no way back for a team that came into today fully expecting to win.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Lefoe, bravo. They can smell victory. Famolo. They've worked it well. That'll work. Just needs a good bounce. It's there!
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Tigers have got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop. The big men fly. Bravo. He's stopped in his tracks. Brindley. The Dolphins are chasing tail. They're running rings around them. They're playing with purpose and poise. This is good ball movement.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Tigers can sense a soft kill here. Rucks go at it. Bravo. He's under close attention. Lefaux. McGrath has pushed into space. You can see their confidence growing. They've left him alone in a dangerous spot. Lambert showing why he's such a good defender. I've liked his game today. Brindley. That might have been dropping the ball.
Tries to take him on and loses.
He will surely make this count. The Dolphins might be able to start something. Welsh, sweeping handball. He's everywhere at the moment. Rendell read it well and claims the mark. Voss. He's just about kicked the cover off it.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
The Tigers can smell blood. Time for the Crummers to go to work. He didn't break stride. Melville has a paddock in front of him. Bravo. Lefaux. He's got support. They'll sweep this ball forward. Is anyone home? Famolo has a vice-like grip. The Tigers continue to do as they wish. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Johnson attracted a crowd. Into the middle with the kick. Voss. Looking to peg one back. Rendell will keep coming. Farms it out. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
This could be trouble. Bravo, leading from the front. What a hand pass. Elnua has it on a string. Some people can't kick that far. McGrath, they're huffing and puffing. Famolo with a creative tap. Owens, crunching tackle. Bravo, gathers on the forward flank. They've bottled it up. Lefaux wins it. Clohesi. Roseby gets in the way. He'll be sore in the morning. Rinse and repeat. Lefaux with a deft tap. Clohesi. Johnson displaying great endeavour. Good build-up. This will be a close thing.
The Dolphins are in danger of being blown away. Their midfielders need to lift and start exerting more pressure.
He's off. Back into play. McManus got to the right position and hung on. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Neil's going to get crunched if he took possession. Cops some unwanted attention. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. They'll need to be more careful than that. Oakes, Elnua. They're irrepressible at the moment. Bravo accepted the invitation. Desperate defence. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? The two big men do battle. Riley, Elnua gets there first. Heads long, but it's a poor kick. It's out on the full. McManus drops into the hole and cuts that one off. That's an impressive mark. Welsh. Rendell in the middle. They're going hammer and tong. He ran into a brick wall.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Kicks to space. Johnson onto the non-preferred. They've turned it over. He's generally a good kick. Turned over on centre wing. They'll bide their time. Clean pickup. Didn't want to take possession. Roseby goes back with the handball. Owens, can he mop up? They're moving the footy well here. Nice little give. To no one in particular.
That's been deemed insufficient intent and fair enough too.
Goes laterally. Lambert gathers. He's so good in close. Owens, dangerous place to turn it over. One behind.
The Dolphins are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Danger here. Johnson had his name written all over it. He hasn't been himself today. Riley wins the hard ball. He's set upon. Dealt with the pressure. Smith. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Dolphins haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Lefoe has rucked tirelessly. Bravo. Met solidly. Oakes. McGrath takes the hand pass. He just keeps racking up disposals. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He's got two already. A promising build-up. Amounts to nothing. Some indirect ball movement here. The kick was ill-directed. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Curls it around. This is a chance. It's a big chance.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dolphins are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Lefoe has been dominant in the ruck. Riley, he's caught. Stoddard. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Roseby works hard to present. They desperately need this. And out it goes.
The Tigers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Who can get the clearance? Melville. Solid tackle. Lefoe. Terrific forward pressure. Oakes. No easy exit. Bravo. It's a hot footy. The umpire says he had no prior. Lefoe had his measure today. Good ruck work and good roving too. Johnson wins it back. He's suddenly a popular man. Fordham bombs it in. Grant knew the tackle was coming. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Lefoe needs a good decision. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Melville absorbs the pressure. McGrath goes long to centre half forward. Lambert runs onto it. Poor decision making there. It's amounted to nothing. He hasn't struck that well at all. The Dolphins wriggle off the hook. Ignoring the corridor for now. Johnson! Strong grab. The Tigers have all the answers. That's good, aggressive footy.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Dolphins aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Smith. It's a tough game. Not a lot of space to work with. Melville runs onto it. Famolo. He's been dispossessed. He might have thought about hand passing. Good tackle. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Lefoe looking for territory. Melville. Clohesi. This is great pressure footy. The Tigers with a chance for a stoppage goal. Lefoe is giving him a bath. Smith. That's a bruising tackle. Lambert. I don't think he meant to smother it. The team physios will be working overtime. They're playing for keeps. Johnson. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Back into play. Oh no, what's he doing?
Kicking at his first.
The distance is the only problem. Three quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Tigers have been very impressive today, and I can't see any reason why they shouldn't extend this margin further. They've been comfortably too good, and I think we'll see them keep the foot down and make the most of it. There's a big win on offer here.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Lefoe wins it out of the centre. Oakes. He's besieged. That was almost handed to him. Smith kicks inside the forward 50. Needed to be clean and wasn't. The Tigers under great pressure. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Good ruck work. Smith cannot be deterred. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Oakes. Johnson. Elnua. Kicks to a contest. Famolo fumbled it like a cake of soap. Terrific tackle. Riley navigated the traffic. Smith running in support. He's stopped in his tracks. Lefoe gathers. Oakes. McGrath looking to extend this margin. Clohesi has marked in front of goal.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
The mark deserved the goal, but it wasn't to be.
Back into play. Roseby. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Quirk. Now it's someone else's problem. He's under close attention. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Lefoe palms it down. McGrath. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
It's a poor kick. This might well cost them a goal. They've got winners all over the park. Brindley has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Needs that to come back.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Roseby goes without it. Rendell got to get it on quickly. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Lefoe palms it down. McGrath gets his kick despite the heat. They've given it back. Stoddart doesn't often waste it. Voss. That should be picked off. Riley wins the contest hands down.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Can he hit a target?
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Searching kick. Roseby takes an excellent grab.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Can he find a teammate? Street after it. Going at his second. He's off target.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
The Tigers are under siege at the moment. Crow gets to the front spot. Bratcher. The Dolphins guarding the corridor. Can't take it. Fordham has it now on centre wing. Smith lays it off. Throws it on the boot. Good disciplined defence. Rendell. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Puts his teammate under the pump. Riley. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Voss. Lefoe got in the way. He'll be sore in the morning. Turned over. We've got another stoppage.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Dolphins are in damage control. They've been thoroughly outclassed, and I don't think they had any inkling it was coming.
Something has to give soon. Rucks go at it. He ran into a brick wall. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. Punch clear. Lefoe has eyes only for the footy. Attracted a crowd. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. The game might be over as a contest, but there's still plenty of intensity. Smith. That's come off the side of the boot.
Missed the target by a long way.
Who was he aiming for? Oakes. They're leading them a merry dance. Cooper got to the right position and hung on. Famolo. Into the pocket he goes. Florence drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The Tigers have won it back. Cooper. He's got it.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Dolphins are having a nightmare. The big men fly. Smith, that's almost worth a kick. Rendell, maybe he could have gone himself. Stern pounces, playing for pride now. He's missed.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
He's off. Bratcher heads to the pocket. We're watching a very good side here. The kick is precise. They're cutting them to ribbons. Almost an accidental intercept. Grant bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Smith collects the half volley. The Dolphins with a chance here. Sets up a foot race. Lambert runs onto it. Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
The finish let down some good play. I think he had more time than he thought.
Away he goes. Bratcher. What's he got on offer? Famolo couldn't quite. That's smart play under pressure. Brindley wins a hard ball. They'll compete inside the 50. Cooper. That one was always his.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Lefoe has been dominant in the ruck. Under pressure. Here's a chance to get it forward. Goes long. Second effort needed. Bratcher is calm in a crisis. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. You don't often see that. Got to get rid of it. Voss, what can he do with it? Thought his way through it. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional. It's part of the reason they are so far in front.
Lefoe has rucked tirelessly. May, McDonough. Time to measure the kick. It's loose in the middle. Normally delivers. That's an impressive mark. Looking for two in a row. He's normally better than that. Crow lurking menacingly, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's run into trouble. McManus, bad error there. It's a desperate tackle. Famolo, he's missed.
Another couple of steps might have made all the difference for him there.
Back into play. McManus had his name written all over it. Not a lot of positives today. Leaves it behind. They've put themselves under pressure. Lefoe, May. Knew the tackle was coming. Stoddard in heavy traffic. He'll feel that one. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Lefoe is giving him a bath. McGrath, Bravo, bangs it long.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
And they're away.
The non-preferred lets him down. I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. He might have thought about the corridor. Bravo fumbles it. That's a bit of a waste. Hill. He's suddenly a popular man. They're a delight to watch. Florence leads his opponent. Quirk gets the kick away. May, within range, can make them pay. Heads for the pocket. Cooper had it and lost it. He's not one to take a backward step. To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Tigers, in this form, would challenge anybody. Lefoe had his measure today. Was he held without it? May, fighting hard. The Tigers, too good today as the umpire raises his arms for full time. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.
Risking head and skin.